Solana will hit $1,000. Hear me out. Fire Dancer. What is Fire Dancer? Let's take a look here. Fire Dancer is presented as the first comprehensive reimplementation of a validator for the Solana blockchain. It was created by experts at Jump Trading with leadership from the highly regarded Kevin Bowers. Fire Dancer aims to preserve compatibility with Solana's existing validators and protocols while pushing the boundaries of performance. You might have heard of Kevin Bowers. He's a big name in the Solana ecosystem. He is also the chief science officer and head of research at Jump Trading, which is a multi-million-dollar company with over 700 employees. They are essentially the fathers of algorithmic and high-frequency trading. A lot of excitement coming into Fire Dancer. Now, what are some of the goals and significance of Fire Dancer? The first is to increase the diversity of validators within the Solana ecosystem, which is a critical factor for ensuring network resilience and decentralization. The more validators you have, the more decentralized the network is. The second is to establish a validator that operates at the highest performance humanly achievable. Fire Dancer strives to bring Solana's validators up to a level where their only limitations will stem from their hardware capabilities. Now, we have a video I want to show you from Breakpoint 2023. And this is the president of Solana Labs speaking about how fast Fire Dancer is going to be. Listen to this.
How fast is it? On the inbound, incoming transactions getting processed at the network interface card, signature verification, and dedupe. Early demos from the Fire Dancer team have showed the ability to process over 1 million transactions per second, per tile, per CPU core. On a multi-core environment, you are handling multiple gigabits per second of inbound traffic on a single core, right?
1 million transactions per core. Now, even your cheapest computer, so Lenovo is the #1 seller of computers. One of their cheapest desktop computers has 4 cores. So again, going back to what it said, the only thing that'll hold Solana back with Fire Dancer is hardware. And we understand that hardware continues to get better. Comparing here, so here is from Masari. This is comparing Solana not only to the other L1s, but to centralized exchanges as well. So in comparison to Ethereum, which is about 13 to 20 minutes of median time to finality, ZK rollups are 1 to 2 seconds. Solana at its current state is 1 to 2 seconds. With Fire Dancer, 400 to 500 milliseconds. That is in line with top exchanges like Coinbase, Kraken, and Binance. So this thing is extremely fast. Now, I know I mentioned the implications of hardware and how that's the only thing that can hold it back. Even at the lowest level of hardware you might have in your computer, you can still run a Solana validator node. And listen to what Dan has to say here again.
Dedicated, reworked message passing between these tiles gives incredibly high performance, optimized for whatever hardware layout, however many cores you have. A Fire Dancer node can be configured to take maximum advantage of the hardware at hand.
Take maximum advantage at the hardware at hand. That is what we're looking at here with Fire Dancer. Now, you might be asking, well, why is this so important, right? What is the biggest thing people say about Solana? Solana kept going down. Solana's network is going down. Why did Solana's network go down? We have Solana uptime here. You can take a look at January of 2022. We had an entire week of outages on Solana, and the majority of this was due to what's called a DDoS attack, right? So the network gets flooded with messages, the validators go out of sync, and the network starts to degrade, and they have to shut it down. If you take a look, looking forward, since February of this year, right? The last outage was February 25th. It was a cluster instability. It has been nothing but green skies throughout the year. And with Fire Dancer, the outages, we are expected to leave behind us and move forward. Now, why else are we so bullish on Solana? One of the reasons is Solana is not afraid to introduce new products and services. They are not afraid to push the envelope. They are not afraid to throw money at things. Speaking of money, they are VC backed, so they have tons of investment coming in to Solana Labs at any given time. If you take a look here on DeFi Llama, Solana is the fastest growing DeFi protocol, layer one chain, when it comes to TVL over the last month, in the top 40, up 86% over the last 1 month, sitting currently at number 5 with little bit less than $900 million in total value locked on Solana. Now, I did mention Solana likes to push the envelope. Take a look here, the Saga Phone. Now, we know Saga Phone wasn't as popular as many expected, but still, they were first to market. They weren't afraid to put this product. This was going to allow for people to be able to have your seed phrase in there that's encrypted and off-chain. You were able to run your favorite dApps in there, sign transactions, mint NFTs. These were all going to be done through the Saga Phone. And although the Saga Phone might not be the phone that becomes successful for Web3 and for crypto, Solana would have been the first ones to introduce it. They are not afraid to push the envelope. Also, they were the first to integrate ChatGPT. This is from the Solana website. AI will make Solana more usable and understandable, says Anatoly Yakovenko, the founder. A couple of notes here. AI will make Solana more usable and understandable. He goes on to say, for right now, ChatGPT plugin is reading on-chain data that can help construct transactions that can be run on-chain. But Solana is cheap and fast, so we hope that people will be able to run these transactions within a ChatGPT loop. That is not all. Solana, because it is so cheap and fast, they're able to be a payment network as well. And they integrated their Solana Pay with one of the largest retailers, which is Shopify. Solana Pay makes it easy for merchants to get real-time access to their money and greater ability to manage working capital, liquidity, and liability protection. Solana Pay on Shopify opens up millions of merchants to a more dynamic and efficient payment choice, while consumers get the convenience and increased utility of being able to pay for goods and services with digital dollar currencies from vast network of merchants from Shopify. An extra benefit for merchants and consumers in using Solana Pay, payments become a gateway for Web3-enabled commerce, including token-gated offers, simple cross-border payments, and NFT-based loyalty programs. Think about that, NFT-based loyalty programs. We think of things like Starbucks and Reddit and all these other companies, Hasbro, Mattel. They are all looking to boost up and bolster their rewards, their community, their interaction with their products and services. And NFTs have been consistently brought up. And well, if you can do it directly through Solana Pay, why not? Especially if it's fast and easy. Speaking of NFTs, Solana keeps accelerating with ecosystem-born innovations like XNFTs. Again, pushing the envelope, not afraid to take things where they've never been. These are called executable NFTs. By combining executable websites and applications that can run locally on a user's computer with a crypto wallet, XNFTs and Backpack show a promising new type of hybrid Web3 application, not quite an application and not quite a website. XNFTs take a radically practical approach to solving two of Web3's main problems, decentralization and distribution. They give an example. A game developer can mint their entire game as limited edition XNFTs. A DeFi protocol can distribute early access to a new front end based on wallet addresses. A two-factor code can be generated as an NFT and automatically cycle through. And an artist can create beautiful, immersive 3D experiences that can't be copied and can run directly in the wallet. The possibilities are almost limitless. The saying goes, only possible on Solana. Now, why did I say Solana's going to get to $1,000? We don't pull random numbers out of our backside here, right? There's thought that goes into this. So I'm thinking, what is Solana most comparable to in a market, in a company that's doing something similar, but more in the Web 2 and traditional world? And the first company that came to my mind was Samsung, right? Samsung. So if Solana, take a look at here, this is marketcapof.com. If Solana had the market cap of Samsung, looking at it, $959 Solana. Let's just call it $1,000. Let's call it $1,000. Now, if you're feeling FOMO, don't worry. I got a price target to look at. But before I show you the price targets on Solana, make sure to tune into our live show Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, we saw Solana rally from under $10 all the way up to the mid 70s, getting ready to breach $80. We are seeing a pullback in Solana. This is Solana on the 4-hour. As you can tell, we are getting ready to test the lower bound of this cloud. If we get a rejection here, I do expect Solana to come back down and settle in right around that $65 level. But if we can retake this trend line of $68.80, I would expect Solana to run up to the top of this cloud and come back down and retest this trend line as support. What you want to do if you want the absolute best entry price, you want to buy at the retest of this trend line, which would put you right at $68.84. But whether you're going to wait for that trend line or you're going to buy at $75, if Solana does get to $1,000, does it really matter? If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe and check out our other videos. We'll see you next time. Peace.